My friends, welcome to another live stream. Here with me, the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x gems. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the ultimate secret of making 1 million, 100k or $1 million from tiny meme coins, investing only $1,000. And this is something that nobody is talking about. Possibly most people in the meme coin market understand. And this is something I want to make sure you know in order to make sure that you capitalize on those 100x gains in this bull market. Because my personal opinion is that we are going to be having a violent bull market. Whether that ends at the end of 2025 or goes into 2026, we don't know. We don't know when the party's going to end. But I'm going to make sure that you have the ultimate guide to make sure that you do not miss out on becoming a potential millionaire with meme coins. And as usual, I'm going to be playing a retro game. And in today's episode, we are playing Rambo, which I've never played before. And I'm actually really interested to see what this is like. I've never even watched Rambo. But being the pure millennial that I am, I love 80s films. Rambo, Rocky, Terminator, RoboCop, Total Recall, all the Back to the Futures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everything. So, and I like to reflect that in the games that I play as well. So, here we go. And this is a very, very early stream as well. So, I am going to share this over to the people of the Twitter, Xverse, whatever. Let me just make sure this is all live and everything. You can hear me. It looks like you can. Yes, you can. So, let me send. Come watch live now! On this Saturday! For me, it's Saturday afternoon. Right, here we go. I don't know if I didn't even know this about Rambo. Indian and German race. Is German a race? Interesting. Okay, let's get us started. Oh, I've also added Facebook. Let me just see if that's working. I can't tell if it is or not. Maybe not. It's actually much harder than I thought. I might have to forget Facebook today. Yeah, forget Facebook. Can't be bothered. It's too difficult. Right, okay. So let's get started. So the first thing that I've got to tell you with regards to investing in meme coins is my personal tactic investing in meme coins is to invest in meme coins that are incredibly low in market cap. Why? Because they have the furthest room to travel. If you're investing in something like GigaChad, SPX 6900 or Fartcoin, then they're already in the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. And as a result of that, you are going to make far less gains. Yes, they may be much easier because there's less risk. There's more people talking about it. And as a result of that, it's much easier to at least make some money. But you're never going to make 50 to 100x. You're never going to do it. So my tactic is to find the extremely low market caps. Your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? I'm not scared of death. I feel better in prison. I'm going to put I feel better in prison. Forget it. But it's up to you. The game doesn't start unless you play yes. Alright, okay, fine. Why even give me the choice then? I'm not afraid of death. Fine. I'll make the necessary arrangements. Suppo, you're almost back to a 9 to 5 with all your lives. No! This is pleasure! I think that I'm supposed to do something about that S, but I'm going to see what's on this level first. I'm Ericsson, glad to work with you. Oh, that's it. Rambo, forget about your absurd hand-to-hand fighting. Military technology will work best. Go to the hangar. I'm in the hangar. Okay, fine. It doesn't want to play ball. So anyway, so I like to invest in the very, very tiny cryptocurrencies to make my money go far. Having said that, I still look for the cryptocurrencies that replicate the story, the narrative of the top crypto meme coins. So for instance, Giga Chad X already in the hundreds of millions. So I therefore go for Giga Chad is already in the millions. So I go for Giga Chad X because it's much less in value, same value proposition but for women, but tiny in market cap. And therefore the ability to be able to make gargantuan returns. So that's why I go for it. Fuck 9 to 5. Go for that instead of SPX 6900. Same kind of, if you think about it, same kind of number letter generator, you know, in terms of, it looks fun. You know, it replicates that kind of aesthetic and look and feel of SPX 6900. However, SPX 6900 in the hundreds of millions and fuck 9 to 5 is in a very small market, under 1 million. So the potential for gains is huge. Now, this is where things get slightly complicated. Where they get complicated is that when you make a huge gain with these coins, which can happen very, very easily. Alright, because when you're... okay, maybe I am getting a bit distracted in this one. Because when you're getting involved in a very small market cap cryptocurrency, the ability to make a 10x quickly is there. You know, and it happens a lot. A lot of the cryptocurrencies that I've spoken about lately have done exactly that. You know, they were 100k, they went up to 1 million, and there we are, 10x easy. Right? Now, to some people, they look like, right, okay, I've made a 10x, I'm going to sell. Right? And what happens is that what I have seen happen is, in the last week, actually, namely a week ago, as I saw some really large sell-offs in Fuck 9 to 5 and Suppoman and Ass, I've seen some big sell-offs and people are thinking, right, I'm going to take my 10x, I'm going to take the whole lot of it and I am going to just take my profits and run. And let me tell you something. If you are, let's say you have made $10,000 in profit. Okay, so let's say you put 1,000 in, you made a 10x, it's now $10,000. You're thinking, thank you very much. I'm going to walk away with my 10 grand. No, that's not what happens. Because what you've got with these low liquidity cryptocurrencies are very, very thin order books. That's why they are small cryptocurrencies. This is why they're so low in market cap. It's because they got very thin order books. There are not at this point many buyers and sellers. So therefore, the thin amount of buyers and sellers that there are on these coins is very, very small. And so when you take 10k out of it, what you're going to end up with is about 5k. Maybe even less than that. You may actually end up with something approaching 3k, depending on how thin the order book is. So what actually happens is when you magnify that, let's say you were to make 100k in a meme coin that started being a low liquidity meme coin. When you do that, you are going to get, out of that 100k that it says on your Phantom wallet, so your Phantom wallet probably says you've got 100k in holdings. But actually what it is it's probably more like, you're probably more like going to get 20k. Right? So therefore, you're not going to make a 100x. You've held all that time, and then all of a sudden, you actually only come away with 20x. Why? Because you're selling badly, irresponsibly. Selling irresponsibly is what's going to lose you big money. So I'm here to tell you how you sell to make a 100x. So you pick the... And I'm going to have more. I'm already finding some more cryptocurrency, some more meme coins. One I have found so low in market cap, I think it's dangerous, actually. So I'm going to see how that one goes. I mean, we're talking, like, not even 100k market cap. So I want to check and make sure that it's, you know, kind of legit kosher before moving forward with it. But that's going to be a perfect example. Yeah, if that goes from 100k to 1 million, and people are going to make a 10x, they go, right, I'm just gonna sell it all. And what happens is they rinse the whole liquidity pool. So how the liquidity pool works with meme coins is that you have got a very, very small pool. So with these meme coins, you've essentially got a back garden kids paddling pool, right? Whereas versus something like Fartcoin or something like SPX 6900, well, no, I wouldn't say that actually. I would say something more like Whiff or Pepe, right? Something more like Whiff or Pepe is like an ocean. You try and take out a big amount of water in a kid-sized paddling pool, you are going to take out half of the pool. If you try and take out a huge amount of water, the same amount of water from an ocean, you're not even going to notice it. And that's the difference when you are selling a small meme coin in its entirety for the profits. I mean, if you're selling for like, if you've put like $50 in and you've turned that into $500, then that actually might be okay. It might actually be alright there. You might get the entire lot. But if you're trying to sell like 5 to 10k, how the hell am I back here again? If you're trying to sell 5 to 10k, then you are going to end up rinsing the liquidity pool. Because what happens is how it works is that you will be selling into the orders that are already there. And because these low liquidity meme coins have a thin order book, you are selling into, what's there presently, right? And what's there presently, it might be a couple of orders at the actual price that it is right now. Most orders are going to be 20-30% lower, some 50% lower, and you are going to be buying those 50% lower orders. And that's why you're only going to walk away with 20k if you're selling 100k. And same with 10k, those kinds of things. So how do you sell then? Suppoman, you ask, where the hell am I going? I don't even know. I'm lost in this game. It's like a maze. So what do you do then, Suppo, I hear you ask? Well, what you do is you... Oh, man. What a wasted level. Yeah, so what you then do is you sell in small batches, okay? Indistinguishable batches that make no effect on the price. So you sell maybe a few hundred at a time. And you sell when there is volume, ideally. Because when there is volume, there's increased buy orders. And when there's increased buy orders, then that means you're more likely to have less slippage and less price impact. So when you see on Uniswap or PancakeSwap or Jupiter high impact, that means that there is a very thin order book and you are about to rinse a lot of it. And that's why it's going to have a high impact on your potential profits. So, if you are wanting to make 100x gains, you have got to be selling responsibly. Right? Responsibly. Now, I am personally planning on talking about Ass, Millennial, GigaChadet, Suppoman, Fuck 9 to 5, All Will Retire, and more meme coins that I'm going to be talking about in this bull market. I'm going to be talking about them numerous times. Now, I'm not saying, oh, use every time I'm talking about it to sell it, right? Because I don't really want, what helps with cryptocurrency prices is community, and community building on each other. But what I don't want is for the community to be really excited, and for there to be one rogue seller that sells 100% of his position, and basically completely ruins the coin for everybody else. And there is a strong likelihood of that happening if... Fuck! Oh, I've got swords. Hold on, how do I get these? There we are. I'm going to use these swords. Maybe that's going to be better. There we are! That's the stuff! And I've got tons of these as well. So you've got to sell responsibly. Like what I saw last week was I saw one particular buyer and seller buying a shit ton of Fuck 9 to 5. Right? They bought a shit ton of Fuck 9 to 5. And then they sold a shit ton of 9 to 5. And where they actually made a profit... You're outsiders, aren't you? Sorry, what was that? You're outsiders. Sorry, we can't allow any strangers on our boat. That must be the way to get out of this level, then. I've just ended up right back where I began. Right, okay, let me go this way. Right, here we go. Right, now we're going to start again. Yeah, so I saw somebody who looked like they had made a Chad move. They looked like they had bought a ton of fuck 9 to 5. And they did. When they did, oh, the price rocketed at 3x. And then what I saw happening was someone, maybe the same person, selling 9 to 5. And then what happened is that it absolutely made the price plummet. It was 1.700k market cap. Then it went to 2.3 million market cap. Is this new? Can't tell if this is new. It went to 2.3 million market cap. And then within the space of not very much time, it went back down to 1.2 and then back to 600, 700 again. I think I went in the wrong one. I think. I don't know. Never played this game before. And it's probably not the best of games to play when you are... This looks new. When you are not really concentrating. And that's the thing. It's very, very important to sell responsibly. Everybody in the community to sell responsibly. In my opinion, there is a very big degree of being part of the community and profiting from the community. What I tend to see happening a lot is that people want to buy these coins, not share any of the tweets, not promote it on other YouTubers' channels. You know, I see lots of crypto gains people on my channel promoting shit coins like Minetard and Legs and what was the other one? Energy. But I don't see any of you guys promoting anywhere else. I don't see any of you guys promoting on Crypto Gains' channel and saying, oh, you know, what do you think of not Ass, because he's already got Ass. What do you think of All Retire and all that? So I see a lot of taking from the community. So people will be happy to take their 5x, 10x, but not actually contribute to the project. And what's the most absolute ideal way to benefit you and everyone else is to both talk about the project. Oh, where am I here? Is to both talk about the project and contribute to the project and then sell from the project. I'm Co! What kind of name is Co? Did you not expect a woman? No, I didn't. But then I guess it makes Rambo a little bit more intriguing that way. Would you like to know something? Yes. Where's the camp? What do you think about me? What do you think about me, Co? Oh, Adrian. What? What? You look good! She's flirting. Camp is located to the east of the other... Right, let's go to the dock. Right, okay. Enough nonsense is what she's saying. Stop flirting with me or looking for some form of validation. So go back the way I came. Back to that boat. So now I've got her. Now I can go to the boat. So I need to retrace exactly where I came from. Ah! Oh, you bugger! Very wise words. Boss! Thank you very much. I said a comment to Crypto Games about Kai Ken. Exactly. So this is the thing. Right? So you guys need to... You need to contribute to the to the ecosystem that you're part of. You know, you need to be sharing stuff with other YouTubers. This is how community works. This is the power of it. You need to be liking their posts. It doesn't matter what post, just like them. Retweet them. Not anything, right? Because even I don't do that, but the really good posts, the ones that have the potential to really gain community as long as it gets shared, share them, like them. Right, that engagement will go far. That will contribute to the coins going up in value. I think this is where I go. Actually, let me try that arrow. Maybe it shortcuts me. Does it shortcut me? I feel like I've gone... Oh, it does! How awesome! What? You should want to know us. We want to get on the boat. Here's money. Okay. Get on, hurry. Awesome. Awesome power! Where's the boat? Oh, we get on the boat. So yeah, so basically help the community, be part of the community. That's important. You need to be constantly pushing the coins you're in. That's what helps. That's what I do. I've got a big Twitter account, right? And the last thing I want to be doing... What do I do here? Just stay on this boat and do nothing. What does this pendant mean? It brings me good luck. Rambo, keep this pendant. Please take care of it. That's cute. Now here we are. We have to walk from here to the camp. Aha, so I had to talk to her first. Oh, this way. This way? Well, I'll just go this way anyway. Right, so yeah, so I've got a big Twitter account, and it hurts my Twitter to be reposting stuff and liking stuff all the time, but I do it anyway. Why? Because I want to help the community grow of the projects that I'm in, just like you do. I want to help everybody. Everybody who has, gotten into these projects with me. This looks very familiar. Is it just the same levels or what? I can't even tell. Yeah, so, we all, as a collective community, need to be helping these coins. Not just profiting from it. Not just taking our gains. Because that... Oh, here we are. We're in somewhere new. Because that sucks. That sucks for everybody. I don't know if any of you have ever watched a film called A Beautiful Mind before. But that perfectly encapsulates the strategy you need to have when it comes to investing in these community-based meme coins, if you believe in them, right? So there's a scene in A Beautiful Mind where John Nash, who's the main character, he is looking to come up with his own original algorithm, his own original work. And he comes up with the perfect one, right? Which is that there is already an algorithm that everybody believes in, which is that individual good serves the public, the common good, right? Which is that everybody should go for the best result for themselves, and that's it, right? Going for the best for yourself is what serves the common good, and that's what the present algorithm is. And then John Nash, the main character, a mathematician at Princeton, he discovers a new algorithm, which is that the best result comes from everybody in the group doing what's best for themselves and the group. So not doing what's best for yourself is what serves the common good. What's best for everybody is that everybody gets the best result for them and the group. Jesus, it's individual... It's a invisible... Ah, right, okay. This is really tough. Oh, wow. So, everybody should be doing what's best for themselves and the group. That is what you need to remember, okay? When you are investing in these cryptocurrencies, it's not just good to be part of the community. Oh god, I've got to go all the way back to the boat. Jesus. Yeah, so it's not just good enough buying the coin and then selling the coin, right? And that's it. That's your involvement. Because that's just taking, right? And there is, and I believe in this as well, there is good karma associated with actually contributing to the group, right? To actually contribute to the coins, the community. That's what people in SPX 6900 are doing. Do you think they're all listening to Murad and just thinking, okay, I'm just going to buy the coin and just wait? I mean, some people are, but some people realise that in order to not only make a name for the meme coin and for themselves, is not to just, take, is to contribute. And when you contribute, you get the maximum value, the maximum benefit. So the best thing that you can do is buy into a coin that's low market cap, help that coin get off the ground by getting it exposure, going on other YouTubers' channels, talking about the coin, saying that you should buy this. I see some people in the F9to5 group doing this perfectly. I see lots of 9to5 comments on other YouTubers' channels, but I'm not seeing it on others, really. And that's what you need to do. You need to go on other YouTubers, get that exposure. That exposure will get other YouTubers to talk about it. Getting other YouTubers to talk about it creates the attention. That attention creates the pumps. The pumps creates the 100x's. Yes, you have got a relative certainty that I will be talking about these coins throughout the bull market, right? And as a result of that, yeah, they are going to get volume, especially as I grow on YouTube, they're going to get even more volume. As my videos go more viral in the bull market, they're going to get seismic volume. But it could be so much more than that. If you go onto the X accounts of Murad and Crash and Ionic, who's a friend of mine actually. Ionic is a friend of mine. And if you go onto... Oh no. Please tell me I don't have to start the fucking boat again. Oh, I do. Shit, and I got so far as well. So go on to these guys. I mean, I have already. I've already said to Ionic. I've said to Murad. I've tagged them in my posts. Get on this. Get on this. But it needs more than that. It needs you guys to like those posts. You guys to also share these, you know, say these things as well on Twitter. That's the best thing you can do. And then you take. And when you do take, you take in very small rations, okay? Don't just try and get full straight away. Oh no, I'm out of bloody swords. Great. Don't just try and take your profits and run. No, because you're not going to get your profits, okay? You're going to be eating into those thin order books and making very little profit. Best thing to do, contribute to the community, take out small chunks that don't damage the market cap. Because that's what kills projects, you know that. That's what causes rugs. On a lot of occasions, and I've been part of Cabal launches, right? I haven't actually actively taken part in them, but as in I haven't actually tweeted about these coins. But you know, there's somebody that says Suppoman Cabal coins coming out, blah 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 blah, and I get into these and I watch what happens, and what I notice very quickly is the Cabal, they insiders basically get inside these coins, right? Oh yes, I'm getting into all these new levels. Insiders get into these coins, right? Fucking hell. Flamingos. Insiders get inside these coins, they pump it with their friends on Twitter, and then if the coin doesn't immediately get incredible pumps, the whole thing gets rugged. Whole thing gets rugged. They're like, fuck it, moving on. Right? So there's a serious problem in the meme coin community that if you are not contributing and helping coins pump, that they could die. They die and go nowhere. And we don't want that happening to us. We don't want that happening to fuck 9 to 5. We don't want that happening to All Will Retire. That's why in All Will Retire, they've got the post-it notes all the time. Because they are constantly trying to bring exposure to All Will Retire. And it's a very good message. Same with fuck 9 to 5. You know, the guys with the post-it notes and getting the message out there in the troves. And that's what you need to do. That's what a meme coin needs to do to survive. Because otherwise, if it goes dead, people sell. If the people sell, the devs lose the incentive. And if the devs lose the incentive, bye-bye all your gains. So it's a collaborative thing. And that's why community is so important in cryptocurrency. It can't just be a bunch of holders. Right? Yes, holders does keep the support strong. It keeps the foundation strong. But you need growth. And growth is only going to come from existing holders because the new guys don't know about it yet. So how you get new guys is by having the existing holders promoting it. I don't know if I'm just going around in circles here. I think I am. I think I'm just doing the same level over and over. Let me just check. I'm going to do this one more time. Oh yeah, no, there was a thing here. What am I doing? Alright, here we go. Back with the flamingos. What the hell's that? Grenades! Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button. Ah! Right, there we are. Let's try a grenade. No, it's not going to work on birds, is it? Oh, shit! I was going the wrong way the whole time. Right, there we are. Let's grenade the... Oh, fuck. Missed the chance. Oh, jeez! My bad. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Just get to the end of the level. Right, here we go. Ha! It's tough! Ah! This was how I was meant to do it the whole time. I was coming from it the wrong angle. I need to find someone to talk to! Otherwise, I'm going to be put back at square one! Ah, where is someone? Right, maybe here? Oh, fucking hell. This is just getting annoying now. Yes! Oh, fuck. Back all again now. Right, let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. Because I've been talking for a while. Or retire, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I believe you. I do believe they are going to make millionaires. Kaiken, the last Inu. You keep it real, Super. Crypto Gain says everything can 100x or more. I mean, look. In my video a couple of days ago, I told you about an X account where it's a YouTuber. But this person wrote a post. Wait, let me see what happens if I go this way. It might be a different story, I don't know. Right? An X account, stroke YouTuber, wrote a post that Bitcoin is going to go 750,000. 750,000. That's not going to happen, right? But they get engagement. That's how you get engagement. You get engagement by saying things are going to 100x, right? That's just how it works. You know, if you just put, oh, coins that are going to 5x, no one's going to watch. Coins that are going to 10x might get people watching. You know, that's what people do when they're watching House of Crypto and No BS Crypto anyway. They are essentially getting into 10x cryptos and not caring about it anyway. What the fuck? And it's the same level. Did I miss a thing? This is a cool... I love the soundtrack of this game. No. Stupid. I went the wrong way. That's basically what this was proving. I went the wrong way. That was stupidity. Yeah, so Crypto Games... Yeah, you gotta say that. I don't blame him for doing so. Because that's how the crypto market works. But the thing is that there comes a point where you oversaturate your ability to say that. If you are talking about too many coins that will 100x, then eventually people are just going to think, you know what, none of these coins are going to 100x, and I'm just going to get out of all of them. You know? And that's what kind of what happened with, you know, what's it called? That's what happened with the likes of Legs. Well, not Legs. Legs is still around for some reason. That's what happened with what was that shit coin? Energy. Right, that went nowhere. I mean, it went somewhere. Got wait a minute. I feel like I'm on an old level here. I need to find someone to talk to so that I'm no longer chasing my tail. But somehow I feel like I'm going back on myself. Yeah. So you need to be sparing, and that's why now I think I need to go in that arrow. That's why now I am just talking about a few coins now. I'm not gonna talk about thousands of coins, because that would be very easy, you know that. It would be very easy for me to be... What the hell? Fucking gorilla won't die. It'd be very easy for me to just ad nauseum pick 5k coins, right? And I'd go on pump.fun and I'm like, here we go, here's another coin. Here's another coin. You know, here, this one will 100x, this one 100x. And, you know, and kind of, you know, just get out of it as well at the same time, which is, you know, what other people are doing. Oh, fucking hell. Back here again. Yeah, which is what other people are doing. Other people are basically, other influencers are basically finding these pump.fun coins, pumping it to smithereens, no, pumping it to oblivion, and then selling it to smithereens when they get a gullible audience in it. And that's what I am trying to avoid, to be honest. What I want to do is I want to get people into some good coins that have the power to grow from 50k all the way up to 50 million. Alright, but for that, I need all your support. Right? I need you guys to believe in it, to support it, to retweet, to share, to be part of the community, and not all of you need to, but some of you need to be an active, integral part of these coins. You know, because that's how you're going to do well. You're not sharing some... I see a lot of people, not necessarily you guys, but a lot of people sharing, you know, what Crash is saying, or sharing what other shit YouTubers are saying, stupid, pointless crap that's nonsense, and yet they don't share on the projects that would actually make them a lot of money. And that's what I think is really missing for the coins I've been talking about. It's such a fucking tough game. I just go nowhere, to be honest, for a lot of it. Ah! 8! I got 8 left. I'm going to die. I died. Have you seen the demo of Omega X's new voice agent? No, I have not. And this is a great thing. Again, you know, you guys as well. You guys are bringing me updates too. Because I've got to be a YouTuber. I've got to, you know, I should, actually, every week, just talk about ass and millennial and all retire and fuck 9 to 5. I should just do that every week. That's all I talk about. So every week, do that. I mean, that's what Crash does. I mean, Crash is basically... Aha! Right, I should have gone to her first. Let's go to the village. Find it in the east. Right, I'm going the right way then. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so, yeah, Crash, just all he does is talk about Brett, and for some stupid reason, he's talking about Monero as well. The guy is such an idiot. He got lucky with one thing, and all of a sudden he thinks that his opinion matters. It doesn't really matter. Monero is a pile of crap, right? He's a moron. Ah! Saying, oh, Monero is going to be 50k in a few years. No, it's fucking not. Monero is going to be like 1,000 in a few years, if not 100. And no one gives a shit about Monero anymore. Privacy coins, you don't need them anymore. And there'll be better versions, AI versions. You don't need it, like Mist, for instance. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I could easily just talk about the same coins every day, all the time, every video. But then I won't grow, and then I won't get new people. Right, so I've got to constantly be growing myself, right? I need to grow my own community so that the collective community grows. The Suppoman coin grows, everything grows, right? Otherwise, I would do this every day, just talk about ass. What's the point in talking about any... and the other ones, and what's the point in talking about anything else? Oops. What the hell? North, south. I need to find a new one. This is ridiculous! How am I supposed to... There we go, north. Right, there. Right, here we go. Here's a new one. Yeah, so I could do that, but I can't do that at the same time. Right? So, not everybody needs to be sharing, but you just need to be part of it. You just need to contribute where you can. Follow these guys on Twitter. Join their Telegram groups. Be part of their raids. One of the most annoying things I see is that... You know, you've got these projects that do have some great posts, and then they do a raid, and they can't even get likes, retweets, anything, right? And then people wonder, oh, where did this coin go? Why aren't they doing... Yeah, because you haven't helped it. You're part of the community. The community is how these meme coins do anything, right? So unless you're actively engaging, you're not going to get anywhere. Right, you're not going to get anywhere with your gains. They're not going to get anywhere. They're probably going to die, and then you're going to. I'm not talking about the coins I'm talking about, but I'm talking about meme coins in general. You know, if you don't help them, they're just going to leave. They're just going to run. They're just going to take the money and run. As I've seen it, the cabal people are doing it. Everyone's doing it. Like, I'm seeing so many projects. I'm not just talking about meme coins. I'm talking about AI projects. I've got so many projects now are just quitting. They're just like, right, we're not getting enough people, so we're just gonna call time. Do you want that to happen? If you don't, then you need to be more supportive, basically, is what it boils down to. You need to be part of these communities. You need to help them grow. You are as much the coin as the founders. Right, here we are. Am I going to talk to somebody new? Yes! Here we go! Finally! Why did you come here? Oh, that was helpful. Right. What do I do here? Yeah, so I think that people just want to take their money and run. They just want to put their money in and then fuck off. Right? Right, not going to do anything to help the project. Well, you're not going to make the gains then. That's what you need. You need to help the project, and that in turn helps you. So remember those immortal words. The best result will come from everybody in the community doing what's best for themselves and the community. That involves being present, being active, being loyal, sharing, retweeting. You know, being active in their Telegram groups, helping them achieve their raid targets. I don't think I was meant to do that. All those things, right? And that is what will get you, that is what will get you the gates. Hold on a minute. Maybe I need to go on that N here. And when it comes to selling, again, you've got to bear in mind, you've got to do what's good for yourself and the group. Don't just sell. Don't just sell willy-nilly. Really need a light or something. Don't just sell willy-nilly, right? Oh, I'm going somewhere here. You sell little bits, not destroying the coin, right? Not selling the entire order book, right? Just sell little bits, right? When I've gotten out of meme coins before, what I have done is I sell, it depends on how big the meme coin is. If the meme coin is small, i.e. under $1 million market cap, then you probably have to sell in like batches of $500. And that won't hurt. That won't hurt because that will instantly get bought back up, right? What you want to do is sell it, but you have to sell relative to the actual, the market cap, the volume. If it's got very low volume, you know, selling 500 could be disastrous. If it's a coin that's over $1 million in market cap, you know, like let's say 5 million, then you could probably sell a couple of grand and not hurt it. This is a tough fucking stage because you can't see anything. This absolutely sucks as a stage. I need a light or something. Where do I get that from? Shit. Yeah, so, long and short of it is, do what's best for the community and yourself. Both in terms of buying, sharing, contributing, and selling. All of that is one great big loop. And it all ends up with 100x's. Believe me, 100x's don't come from nowhere, okay? Why did you come here? Is that all you've got to say? So nowhere... Oh, hold on. A kid is missing in the cave to the north. Please find him. Rambo, please save the kid. I'm not going to steal you. My Rocky impressions are shit today. I do like this game. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. Oh, for God's sake! I need a light! Did any of these things help? What's that? What is that? Oh, what have I just used? I think I used invincibility or something. Oh no, I think I just restored my life. I didn't know I could do that. No, I think I'm in the wrong place here. Yeah, I was in the wrong place. So everything is a loop. It's all a circle, and you've got to, if you want to make the 100x gains, no matter what, whether it's Ask Giga Chadet, or Retire, or something else, anything else you're in, right? That's a low market cap. That's what you've got to do. Oh, I think I'm just repeating that. Oh, fucking hell. Right, let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. Who, me? Facts! Thank you very much. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. I don't know what you're on about. Right, okay. Great video today. Informative and educational. Thank you very much. Has he talked about Top Hat many... He has talked about Top Hat many times. I'd rather have bigger bags of 5 coins than smaller bags of 20 coins. There's no real right answer to that. It all depends on your risk tolerance. Like, typically, if you've got smaller bags of 20 coins, that means that those bags are probably low cap. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, and I shared with you my Ethos example. You know, Ethos, I was able to turn 20k into 5 million because of the fact that everything was on Ethos, right? Everything was on Ethos. So that means if it went up, I got an enormous profit. If it went down, I got an enormous loss. But when it made it its ultimate huge multiplier, big multiplier. Kids missing in the game, please find them. Yeah. I will. But how about a bloody lamp or something? Maybe this guy will give me a lamp. No, he won't. I want to save a kid in the cave. Take this lamp! Oh, get in there! Finally! Now I can go in with increased confidence in these things now. 28 life. Let me see. Oh, look at that. So much better. Right, let me see if it works now. That does nothing. Oh, it did. That was awesome. What do I want? I'll just take the knife. I just got attacked by both now. Now I can actually see stuff. Oh, these are the bastards that kept killing me. They still are. The light hasn't actually made any difference. Yeah, so sometimes being in one coin's great, but you know, but we're not living in times anymore where that's something that you're gonna make gonna make profits of. I mean, just imagine if you get it wrong, that's where you're fucked, right? So I've still got Moonbeam, and you're probably saying, why the fuck have you got Moonbeam, right? And the reason I've got Moonbeam is because if there is a polka dot ecosystem narrative, then that Moonbeam's gonna be worth a shit ton of money, right? If it doesn't, that's a loss. Yeah, that's something I'll have to take. Am I redoing the level? I can't actually tell. Yeah, that's something I would just have to take. But sometimes you've got to have coins in there just in case. Oh man, I feel like just doing the same level over and over. It's just getting annoying now. Right, maybe I have to go the other way. Maybe it's this way. No, that doesn't make sense. Because the skeletons are going the wrong way. Thinking of getting AI16C and ICP with small leverage position. I don't ever recommend leverage. That is down to you, and if that's what you want to do at the end of the day. But leverage is not something I will ever, recommend. I got chorus. And that's another thing, right, that irritates me a bit. I'm not talking about you specifically, Epsilon. It is that people... I noticed this. People say, oh, Super, you didn't talk about Kai Ken in your last video, right? Like, I meant to talk about every single coin I've ever spoken about in every single video, right? And they're saying, oh, Super, you didn't talk about this coin. Is it still a good hold? Fucking, like... Please, if you're ever tempted to ask me that, don't, because I get, depending on what mood I'm in, I'm tempted to just press the block button, as it actually annoys me when people say this, right? Because, people should be buying because they love the coin, not because I love the coin, right? Just because I love the coin may give it some form of, oh, this looks like a new cave. Just because I love the coin may give it a reason, a reason that it's going to get attention, should not be your entire reason for buying, selling, or holding. There's quite a few of these, right? I don't think that's the right one. Yeah, so the annoying thing is when... So chorus is one I do plan on talking about again. But not necessarily yet, and not necessarily, like, in every video, am I going to be able to cover everything. Ha, here we go. Didn't wonder where those fireballs were coming out of. There's so much ease. No! Fuck! I was going to use one of those potions, so I don't have to replay this whole damn level. This is a goddamn maze. Hold on, let me have a look and see. Oh, by the way, people, please like this video. As I've been talking about contributing to the overall picture, please like this video, because then it gets out to more people. Even if they've never heard of AS before, it will inspire people to look at AS, look at GigaChaddet, look at all of the coins that I speak about. So, yeah, you don't realise it. You think, oh, my only power is giving the view. It isn't. You've got way more power than that. You have got the power to make a video go viral. You have that power, not me. You have that power. And that's what likes and... whatever's, comments, that's what they all do. Am I going the right way? I feel I'm just repeating myself. These are impossible to kill! Is it that one? Yes, it is. Right. I'm going to do a thingy. I always press start! How do I do it? Ah! Fuck. How do I make that work? Right, okay, here we go. Fuck. Why are these snakes? They're so horrible. Yeah, come down now, bastard. I just lost 40 life for that. Right, where's this boy? Jesus. Holy. I feel like I have just gone back on myself again. If I go here, is it going to be the snakes? Yeah. Right, maybe I need to go this way. Challenging game, this. Yeah, maybe I did need to go. Fuck. Right, hold on. Let me get the swords. Let me get the arrows. What's the arrows? Ah! Wasted arrows! And I can't even kill the fucker either! Yeah, so you guys don't realise what an extraordinary amount of power you've actually got. Shit. Right, come on. Am I out? Oh, I did it. I did it. That's why. Right. Yeah, maybe I'll go here. Does that take me somewhere new? Yeah, I think so. Fucking hope so. Fucking bored of this level already. It's like the never-ending level. Have you ever heard of the never-ending story? Another millennial's favourite, that. That's what this feels like. Right, I think I went the wrong way there. Oh, fucking hell. I give up. This game just gets me going around in circles. Maybe I need to go to the south? Once I die, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. So this is literally my last go. Maybe I need to just go this way now. I've exhausted all other avenues. Oh, look. I enter it again, just from a different... Oh, maybe this is new, actually. I don't know. Might be new. No. Stay down in the cave. I was better here. So, in essence, I think this has been a very, very good lesson in understanding how you directly can help with everything. You are part of the 100x, right? That's the great thing about these meme coins, is that it's all on community efforts. Like, I see Ass, and I see some great posts on Ass, and then I see like 6 likes, and I'm like, it's stupid. People just don't try and contribute to their own success. And that's what you need to do. You need to help with that. Right, okay, I think I'm done now. I'm going to answer some questions now with this awesome music in the background. Super, I'm doing what you're preaching. But you need to notice. Lou B deserves more attention. Great character by GTA artist. Alright, let me have a look. I won't say I don't give things a chance. Da 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 da. Right, let's have a look at Luby. Luby by Stephen Bliss. I'm taking it Stephen Bliss is the... What's it called? The artist. 4.4k volume, 241k market cap, 5 months old. Yeah, first meme created by Stephen Bliss, OG artist. What's the point of it though? I just don't understand. Like, what's viral or attention-seeking other than the fact it was created by GTA artists? It's just an art collection. That's not a meme coin, in my opinion. Luby is a fusion of art, gaming, and crypto. Like, it's okay, but it's not a narrative I give a fuck about at all. Right, let's have a look. I got the message, and I'm now taking 15 minutes to a day on X and YouTube. Do my bit. Nice one, Fred. Where do I buy? Quality over quantity. Yeah. Super, thanks, Super, for all your great meme calls. Why don't crypto games just listen to your epic calls rather than shilling? I know why, right? I know why crypto games wouldn't just listen to my calls. And he does listen to some of them, don't get me wrong. He does see the value in some things I talk about, but there's not the financial benefit. It's like people saying, Super, why don't you talk about Edwin? Or why don't you talk about, I don't know, Julia OS or something that he would talk about, or Bells, or what's that other one? I'll just stick with that for now. And the reason why is because I didn't get in early, so I don't care, right? I don't care. If I'm not one of the early ones, if I'm not going to be one of the people that makes the money, versus there's a ton of people that are already making the money before me, and therefore are likely to dump on me, then no way am I touching it. Secondly, if it's already too big a market cap, I'm not going to touch it either. And, from crypto gain standpoint, why get involved in something like Fuck 9 to 5, for instance, where, that has longevity, right? A great Telegram, etc. Why get involved? Why not get involved in something like that, but instead bring out a shit coin like Energy? Well, because he can get in early, right? If it makes a 10x, bang, he makes a load of profit. And then if he takes his profits, he can make another video. Boom, he can take out more of his profits. And then he can make more videos, until he takes out all of his profits, and then he'll never talk about it again, right? And that is the difference between me and Crypto Gains. As much as I love Crypto Gains, that is what he does. And I don't blame him for doing so, because, if people are gullible enough to believe you, then why wouldn't you take advantage of that? Like, I saw people when he made his first energy videos, and people were like, oh, this is going to go to 30 million market cap. I was like, God, you people are so stupid. I'm not surprised Crypto Gains completely rinses you guys to bits. And same with, there was another one recently, what was it? Legs. Somebody you said, I could see it's going to 1 billion. Come on. Fucking came out of nowhere, never survived a dump, and you think it's going to be like a top meme coin. Like, you're an idiot. So I'm not surprised Crypto Gains does it. I would do the same. If I had a bunch of idiots that followed me. Crypto Gains is a good guy, but he promotes pre-sales 90% of the time they're scams. Yeah, I saw Solway? I don't know what it's called. Pepe Thinking, but I don't know. But I would never get involved in these pre-sales. But at the same time, look, he's a YouTuber. He has got an audience, right? People are asking for his services. Of course you're going to say yes, right? I don't, because I don't want to burn my audience. But that's because I know you guys. I still have a bag of AI pad from last year, not given up on it yet. I haven't given up on AI pad either. I haven't given up on Ada pad, for instance. But, I don't have much hope for them either. Bear with me a sec. Gee, what happened with Mirai? Massive dump, I see. I didn't see a massive dump with Mirai. It's not had a massive dump. It's done 8%. What are you on about? What the hell are you talking about? I saw there was a glitch yesterday, but there's no. Anyway, Mirai, right? Like, think about it. From what part of Spain is your dad from? Vigo. Vigo is in the northwest, I want to say, of Spain. Anyway, yeah. So look, what it comes down to is that I have to strike when the iron is hot. I've got a ton of gaming coins that I'm ready to talk about. Mavia, guns off the grid, Sinverse, a load of others. I can't even remember them because there's so many of them, right? I've got so many coins to talk about, but it's not gaming season. What is the point in talking about gaming coins now, for instance, when the market is looking for AI coins, AI agents, or memes? No point, right? Similarly with Mirai. Mirai is an AI. It's not really an AI agent. It's an AI DApp, right? An AI world builder, that kind of thing. Same kind of breath as neural AI. But I'm talking about, right now I would be talking about, Aria, Colin, Leah, AI agents, because AI agents are what's pumping, because, you've seen virtuals pumping, right? But once you see AI coins pumping, like AI general coins pumping, then I would talk about Mirai. But, until then, you just gotta wait. And I don't care, really, about people selling their Mirai, because at the end of the day, all that's going to happen is they're going to miss out on the big losses when I do talk about it. But and when the season that actually will exacerbate Mirai's pumps will come, they'll miss out. But tough luck. That's how crypto goes. But at the same time, they may be investing in something that is a better opportunity. So no one really loses at the end of the day. Sometimes. It all depends on if you sold at a low to get into something at its high. That would be stupid. And that is what I see. Yeah, that's what I see people do. I see some of the best YouTubers are some of the worst investors. You know that? Like, the amount of times I've seen Alex Becker get into a coin at its high. Like, I sometimes wonder about the guy, to be honest. Have you heard about Web3 AI Summit in Monaco at the end of June? No, I have not, actually. Pulsar, I will check that out. Thought on Gen Z? Nothing, really. What's your top 5 meme coins for this bull low cap? All retire, ass, fuck 9 to 5, Suppoman, and millennial. Oh, and Andy as well. But Andy is like in a different class of meme coin, to be fair. Right, I think that is it, people. If you could just smash a like before you go, again, think about it. The best result comes for everybody in the group doing what's best for themselves and the group. So, if you could smash a like, I would be very happy. If you haven't yet subscribed, because I noticed that I get like 3,000 views on a channel that has got 3,000 subscribers, and I know for a fact that it's not 100% of only subscribed people watching. So if you haven't yet, please do subscribe also. And I shall be back next time. Enjoy your Saturdays, people, and I will see you of the next time. It is lights out, all out.